Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Look, I did a whole video on the porch a little bit ago, but I said the F word, and I said a few things that if a certain person saw the video, he or she would think I was talking about him or her, because I was. So I just decided to delete it and save myself some misery. But I'll just go over it very quickly, although I did give a nice history of Ann Sanderson and her husband and the farm that used to be behind us, and how I get to see them now because they farm Dino's land. They farm Dino's land. There's nothing else to say. And so that's kind of nice. It's a nice perk of Years Acres is that they do that. Yeah, they're fun, they're nice, they're a cute couple, and I've known Ann since we were kids. We used to catch the bus here together. That's not a bruise on my cheek, it just looks like it. I'm lounging very briefly because I went down to Acres today in the morning and I finished. Let me go outside at least. I'll just not say anything that'll get me in trouble. I'm gonna smoke too. Get over yourself. Yeah, I said the F word a couple times in the last one too, and then I pointed out I might say the F word on occasion. I'm a grown woman. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and say the F word on occasion, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Okay, now moving along. The reason why I did the first video, and then I got off onto this long story of the history of Ann Sanderson's farm, which used to be Hauserman's farm, that would be my family, and how we all sit on the land that once belonged there. Now it's a housing development. Nothing's the same, but I do get to see her. I saw them last night as I was doing that fence, and they came along on one of those large, I don't know what they're called. They're not, they're large vehicles that you can roam around like farmers and things use, side by side or something, I don't know. And we visited and laughed and threw our heads back wildly, and then I ran after Stanley just to show Ann how cute he was. She said he's a slick-looking mule, and she was very impressed with him. I play with Stanley. Well, I'm usually doing a repair work, so it's not like I can do a lot with him right at the moment. So anyhow, the reason why I did the video, other than that, which now you're not getting any history, it's going to be a quicker one, the live gigs. Normally, I come back in September. I don't see that happening. Come on, let's be honest with ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Every time I say that, I think of that story with Mick. Anyhow, I'm not going to be able to come back in September. I'm far too busy. I have other stuff going on now. Blah, 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 blah. I'll probably, maybe, or I could do one a month or something, but I'm just not sure. But it's not going to be September. It's not going to be the same. And it might even just be a winter thing. Just winter. I just don't know. But I know a lot of you are just dying for me to come back on the weekends. I'm kidding. And do the Sunday live gigs with the games, which are fun to do. I really enjoy it. I enjoy the loungers. But it's a lot of work, and I have other things going on now, as you can plainly tell. I'm pausing. So I woke up at 8 today instead of 7:30, and I went on down. And I really wasn't planning on staying there at all, but I did because it was cool out. It was nice. I thought I'm going to go touch up the fence. What I basically did is I repaired it without a hammer or nails. And I can't do chicken wire by myself, and that requires a hammer and nails. So I took this galvanized jazz. Maybe, I think I have some with me. I'll show it to you. I'm in Edna. Oh gosh, it's all a mess. Galvanized steel wire, so it won't, rust or whatever. 20 gauge, 175 feet. I've used almost 3 of these. And then, of course, here's my little lineman deals where you cut it. And then this pink jazz. I was using caution tape. It's all I had with me, so, had to do it. You got to do what you got to do. At least you can see it. Yeah, so what I did was I took that. There's like 4 strands of fence. The donkeys can step right through. I've witnessed it. I've seen it. Everybody has seen it. A lot of people have told me that, clearly have seen the donkeys out before. It's not just a recent phenomenon. So I took and I went down, started at the top, and then I looped around the second one, looped around the third one, looped around the bottom one. But I wasn't doing that at first, and it was too easy to move. So today I did touch up on the ones that I didn't do that way last night. I did it this morning from 8 to about 10. And then I went over to Mother's and had some coffee and chatted with her a spell, as they say. And I have to work for the community news, but I just thought I'd come in and do a video which like I said, I already did, but I got a little bit wound up in it. And I'm sure it would be taken wrong, and I could get into some serious issues about it. So I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to say stuff that I said in the first video. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. So, okay, I guess that's all then, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully I'll be doing some round pen stuff soon, work with Stanley, and all that jazz. I'm just hoping the donkeys stay in. They probably won't. They'll go around and get out everywhere. And the farmer, made a good point. The farmer, Todd Cantz, husband of Ann Sanderson, woman who grew up behind me on the farm that once belonged to the Hauserman family. You have to do this every time you tell a story. Now, the part I did, the front of the road area where Haw was out wandering wildly, and where I stopped him from getting out the other day by chasing after him with an umbrella and pumping it open wildly back and forth. That was really fun. I got some sort of sick pleasure out of it, to be honest with you. But it was cute to see them running around. They did some running last night, too. Something scared them, or I don't know, all of a sudden I heard thundering hooves, and they were just going to the shelter. Anyhow, Todd, the cute, very cute-looking guy, by the way. Ann Sanderson, if you're watching this, and she isn't. You done swell, as they say. He's just adorable, like an adorable farming kind of guy. Just picture it in your head, would you? Soybeans are in that one field. The next area over. If those donks get out and start eating that crap, they're going to founder. They might already be foundered, because they eat all the time. That's all they do. So, there you have that. Okay, well, I guess that's all, ladies and gentlemen. I have to go do work for the paper. It's a campaign that I really can't stand. A lot of them are. But I have to do it. You got to do what you got to do. You have to do stuff that you hate doing just to get by. Okay, I'm going to be peppy and happy now. That's all. I'm really not going to be peppy and happy. I'm okay. I'm a little cranky. With myself, really, because I'm censoring myself now on my own videos. Because I might get in trouble. All right, I love you, want you, can't live without you here on Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Join me, join others. Drop that ridiculous political identity. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. And remember, war is a racket. Don't take my word for this. Check out General Smedley Butler and what he had to say. I'm looking at a butter churner. I got it for Perpetch. There's a reason. We're going to put plastic on it and use it for the cabbage, which turns into sauerkraut. Got it at the same place next door, what I was telling you, Anchors Away. $5. It has a crack in it. That's why we're going to put plastic on it. And also, Aunt Liz uses it to get up the steps here, like she uses it as a cane. I'm sure. All right, I'm done. Love you. Bye.